Hello guys, this is Brian Sewell, and I attempted to make this for my last video, and I accidentally pressed the off button. I'll explain how to make this jig. What I am using for this is my phone, which is Motorola E2, and it is a little beat up, I guess you could say. And all I did with this was I took some red marabou and some white marabou, and I mixed them together on the first part, and it swung to the bottom, so I went with it. And I put a little bit of white on the top and a little bit of red on the top. And then to secure it, all I did was I did a few slow wraps around the marabou, and then I tied the knot, or the, what's it called? I'm trying to remember what it's called, but it's a knot that you tie off your jigs and flies with. And what you do after that is, say my string is here, I'm wiggling it so it tightens it, and it's going to make kind of a whooshing sound, I guess you could call it. And then what you're going to do after that is you're going to take your scissors, just pretending here to show you. You're going to get that like right here, and you're going to snip your string that you had off, and then voila, you're done. Simple. What you're going to need for this is just your marabou, white and red. I did these two colors so it would kind of look like a skein. It kind of does, I guess you could say. Like the eggs that are kind of pulling back out off of it, you know, like that. You can use this in the faster waters and stuff, and darker waters. And yeah, so you're gonna need this 1/4 ounce pearlescent jig head, but this is just a 1/8 ounce. I didn't have any more 1/4 ounce, but you're definitely going to want to go and buy a 1/4 ounce one. And yeah, so earlier this morning I left around 8:30 to go fishing at Walleye Lake, and I was using just a simple jig head. Not like, it was like this, but I'll show you what the jig head was like and what I was using on the jig head. All I was doing was using this simple stuff, like a worm and a bobber, floating it. And here in Washington, we don't have many walleye. I guess you guys would know that if you live here in Washington. But I was fishing at a lake, and I caught a walleye, actually. A baby one, not a very big one. And I'll show you the fishing pole I caught it on, too. So I was using this. This is my tackle box that I take to what I took to the lake. I was using a green jig head, like this one, if I can get it out of the rest of these jig heads right here. Just this little jig head right here, 1/8 ounce, 1/0 hook, and I was just using that, and I threw it out with the bobber on, but I did lose that bobber. I was using this on my ugly stick that I'm going to pull out right now to show you, and yeah, like this. I'm pulling my ugly stick fishing pole out. And I just casted with this, with a little bobber on and a worm. And then out of nowhere, I wasn't paying attention, and my bobber went under, and my pole was bending like this. And it was just about like a 6-inch walleye that I caught, but it was still strong enough to pull that much. And it was in the dock pole that holds the dock in place. And it didn't have a top to it, so I just placed it in there. And yeah, and I just caught it out of nowhere. Not knowing that there was even walleye in that lake, I caught my first walleye. I also caught about a 1 pound bluegill, and one that was just about like, how do I put this? Like, there was one like yay big, which is about like 3 inches, and the one I caught was like 6 inches and was pregnant, so it had a bunch of eggs and made it kind of fat. So yeah, I will be going back there later. And what I use for my lighting is this simple, sorry if that's kind of bright, it's just a simple little lamp right next to my desk here on a desk with mountain view on top. And yeah, tell me if you want another video like this describing what I used and stuff. But next time I will tie it in front of you guys. And yeah, see you later. And also like and subscribe.